convenient place for our rehearsal. This green place shall be our stage, and that hawthorn brake our tiring house. Let's go.
Peter Quince.
Aye, what say you, Mary Bottom?
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw his sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you?
By your lake in a perilous fear. I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed, and, for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, and not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. And this will put the fear out of them.
We will have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6.
No, make it 2 more. Let it be written in 8 and 8.
Well, it shall be. But there is 2 hard things here, and that is to bring moonlight into a chamber. For Pyramus and Thisbe, you know, meet by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine the night we play our play?
A calendar. Look in the almanac. Find out moonshine.
Aye, it does shine that night.
Why then, we may leave a casement of the great chamber window where we play our play open, and the moon may shine in that casement.
Aye, or else someone must come in and say that he is there to disfigure or to present the personage of moonshine. And then there is another thing. There must be a wall in the chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe say this the story, talk through the chink of a wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall, and let him have some plaster or some loam or some rough cast and let him signify wall. And let him hold his fingers thus, and through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If it may be, then all is well. Come, sit down. Every mother's son, rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin, and when you have spoken your speech, enter into that break. And so, everyone according to his cue.
What Hempton homespuns have we swaggering here? So near the cradle of the Fairy Queen? What a play toward! I'll be an auditor, an actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Stand forth, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand forth.
Oh, Thisbe, the sweet, odious flowers, sweet.
Odors.
Odors, savors, sweet. But a voice. Stay here a while, and by I will come to you.
A strange appearance than e'er played here.
Must I speak now?
Aye, Mary, must you. For you are to understand that he is gone but to see some noise that he has heard, and shall return again.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily-white of hue, of color like the red rose on triumphant briar. Most brisky juvenile, an ache most lovely Jew, as true as truest horse, and yet would never tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb.
Ninna's tomb. But you must answer that to Pyramus. You must not speak that yet. You speak all your parts at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter. Your cue is past. It is never tire.
Oh, as truest horse, and yet would never tire. If I would only bear thee, I would only be thine.
Oh, monstrous! Oh, strange! Fly, masters! Pray, masters! Help!
I'll follow you. I'll lead you about, around, through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar. Sometime a horse I'll be, sometime a hound, sometime a hog, a headless bear, sometime a fire, and neigh and bark and grunt and roar, and burn like horse, hog, hound. Fire at every turn.